Eventually, man too found his way back to the sea. Standing on its shores, he must have looked out upon it with wonder and curiosity, compounded with an unconscious recognition of his lineage. He could not physically re-enter the ocean, as the seals and whales had done, but over the centuries, with all the skill and ingenuity and reasoning powers of his mind, he had sought to explore and investigate even its most remote parts, so that he might re-enter it mentally and imaginatively. He fashioned boats to venture out on its surface. Later he found ways to descend to the shallow parts of its floor, carrying with him the air that, as a land mammal long unaccustomed to aquatic life, he needed to breathe. Moving in fascination over a deep sea he could not enter, he found ways to probe its depths. He let down nets to capture its life. He invented mechanical eyes and ears that could recreate for his senses a world long lost, but a world that in the deepest part of his subconscious mind he had never wholly forgotten. And yet he has returned to his mother sea, only on her own terms. He cannot control or change the ocean, as in his brief tenancy of Earth he has subdued and plundered the continents. In the artificial world of his cities and towns, he often forgets the true nature of his planet and the long vista of its history, in which the existence of the race of men has occupied a mere moment of time. The sense of all these things comes to him most clearly in the course of a long ocean voyage, where he watches day after day the receding rim of the horizon, ridged and furrowed by waves, when at night he becomes aware of the Earth's rotation as the stars pass overhead, or when, alone in this world of water and sky, he feels the loneliness of his Earth in space. And then, as never on land, he knows the truth that his world is a water world, a planet dominated by its covering mantle of ocean, in which the continents are but transient intrusions of land above the surface of the all-encircling sea.